この動画を見るべき人は、文字で見ればわかるけどリスニングになると苦手っていう人だったり、発音が苦手で話すのが恥ずかしいって人、話すまでにいちいち時間がかかってしまう人、リスニングスピーキングが苦手な人はぜひ最後まで見てみてくださいね。
What's up guys? Welcome to our channel Gela Online. This is 左半身 okay? Today I'm gonna talk about how important to leave the letters behind. さあ皆さんこんにちは、ゲララングエッジオンラインの左半身でございます。今日私がトークしたいのは文字離れで、英語学習において文字離れがどれだけ大切かっていうのをスピーキング、リスニングの観点からお話をしたいと思っておりますので、最後までぜひ聞いてください。で、これ見るポイントなんですけども、一応せっかくただただ日本語で話すよりかはリスニングの練習にもなればいいなと思って一応英語でお話しさせていただきます。で、もう初級者の方で分かんないって方は全然字幕ついてるので字幕を見てください。中上級の方、英語は分かるけどなぜかリスニングが伸びない方とかっていうのはなるべく字幕を見ないようにしてちょっと、説明聞いてみてください。で、分からなかった部分、こういうこと言ってたんだなっていうのを後ほど字幕ありでもう一回巻き戻してみてもらうとより効率的かもしれません。 Okay, now let's get started. First of all, if you want to speak English fluently, forget about letters, okay? Now, for example, let's read this sentence out loud. 声に出して英語で読んでみてください。Did you read it? Okay, which pronunciation was yours close to? A. I want to eat something spicy. B. I want to eat something spicy. Okay, perhaps the person who studied English heard during compulsory education is A, but it's actually reading English because natives say it more like B. If someone who went abroad and made an effort to speak English fluently like native speakers, they will pronounce like B. What I would like to say is, give up thinking about letters in your head, okay? Why do you need to forget about letters to be able to speak English fluently anyways? Well, do you speak Japanese with writing Japanese characters in your head? I don't think so. We, native Japanese speakers, can speak Japanese before we know it. If you ask your parents how we learned Japanese, they would say, you just copied every word we said. This is true even for everyone, of course foreign babies. They can't write because they don't know the English grammar and letters, but they can speak English fluently, right? Of course, if you want to become an English teacher or something needs precise English, you need to work on letters, spelling. But if you want to be able to just speak, let's forbid yourself from thinking of letters in your head. Boo boo. Don't stick to letters, stick to English sounds, okay? You can get any English-speaking sound source like dramas or CDs that you want to imitate and make your own pronunciation sound close to the model. Just by doing this, the more you imitate English, the more beautiful your pronunciation will be. By doing this many times with a lot of kind of speaking sound sources, you will be able to have a lot of English beautiful sound. In fact, it's easier for people who don't know English yet. A person who has a whole set of English words inevitably thinks about how to read the words. But if it's, for example, a Japanese child, he or she would probably not know English grammar, reading and writing. So when someone says, I want you to imitate this and say something he wants him to say, he doesn't really understand it, but he can imitate it because he has good ears. Once this kid keeps being praised just because he imitates the phrase clearly, then before he knows it, he remembers the sound, phrase and meaning naturally. Actually, recently I did this experiment with my friend's child. Several times I made him listen to the example words and imitate them repeatedly. He didn't know the meanings, but he tried to make the sound as he heard. I just kept him trying saying the words clearly. Once he said it clearly, I praised him a lot. Good job! After all, he perfectly copied what I told him to say. I was amazed at how beautiful it is. And it was a moment I realized that learning how to speak English is not about reading or writing, it's about mimicking. There are many advantages to learn English without using letters. I would like to talk about the benefits and disadvantages of this method. Benefits of imitating native English is if you can imitate the sound, you will be praised as good pronunciation. Before you know it, you will be able to say the lines that you used in the imitation. You remember it by imitating it, so you don't have to spend time thinking about letters. The better your pronunciation, the easier it will be for you to hear English as well. Once you can say it, you can hear it, right? Yes. So you can have confidence in yourself because your pronunciation is beautiful. Yeah. Let me talk about the disadvantages of learning English without reading and writing. We learned English with characters, so at first it might be difficult not to think about letters in your head when you speak. Once you become more accustomed to this learning method, it might become difficult to remember the spelling of words as well. Actually, even if your pronunciation is not good, you still can speak English. However, it's difficult to keep up with conversation in natural speed because you have to think of letters at first and then read it in your head. It takes more time than people who think of everything in English, right? If you're a person who wants to be able to speak English and you don't care about how messed up your English is, you might not need this imitating method. However, if you want to have a fluent conversation and stop speaking like Japanese English, even if it's difficult at first, I would like you to leave the letters and try this method, imitating native English. It may be embarrassing at first, but you'll get used to it. And you won't have to be embarrassed anymore because your pronunciation will surely get better. To imitate the pronunciation of native speakers, you actually have the courage at first. You can't speak 100% well from the beginning. Back in middle school at English lessons, I thought it would be less embarrassing to reading Japanese English than trying to pronounce by following phonics since I could not sound like real English. But unless you're a returnee, you can't avoid from this feeling embarrassed. Okay? I'm sure the people around me who are fluent in English have been through this process somewhere sometime. Whether you do it or not do it, it depends on you. Just think you're tricked into this method and try it before you think about a lot of unnecessary things. That's what I want to say and that's what I want to talk about today. That's it for today. お疲れ様でした。結構長かったかなと思うんですけれども、結局言いたいのはもう恥ずかしがらずにとりあえず真似してみろってことです。もう真似が一番。だって私たちは日本語を真似学んだでしょ？そう。だからもう恥ずかしがらずにやるのが一番です。まずね、とりあえず真似してもうまんまいろんなフレーズが言えるようになったらその場面で使えること増えますよね。それで褒められるだけでちょっと自信につながったりもするんですよ。自信を持てたり楽しめたりしたらその先の勉強って割と苦痛じゃないんですよね。もちろん文法の勉強がゼロとは言いません。ゼロではちょっと無理だと思います。でも、最初の入りとしてまずこのレターを考えて文字を考えて話す英語っていうのは最初の方に抜け出しておくべきです。もう今あなたが中上級であればもうあとは文字を置くっていう作業が必要なんですけど、これが意外としんどいんですよね。でも一旦やってしまえば後がかなり楽になりますし自信も持つことができます。より英語を楽しく話すこともできるので、ぜひ文字を頭に浮かべずに話す、文字を浮かべずに聞くっていうのをちょっと意識これからしてみてください。Thank you very much for watching the lesson. See you in my next video. Bye bye!